We have other members elsewhere. No, there's Mr. Moses Mbuthia, who's been emceeing today, the Deputy Treasurer and Head of Beach Volleyball. There is you'll have to forgive me, I don't. There is the Deputy President, Coach Paul Busiene Bitok. There is there was our National Executive Committee member.
Maybe the
Madam Kilimo.
Okay.
But anyway, it's okay, it's all right.
President,
and if skipped you by accident, please, that is bad. I want us to give, these are the people who keep recognized, and also send our sincere condolences to Mr. and Mrs. Mungai, to Kirudi, the firstborn, to Kimani, Linda, and Esther. Sometimes, and the aunties and uncles who are all gathered here. Sometimes death is a very VB, Mr. Fabio Azevedo, who is the newly crowned president of FIVB. And the message reads, to the family of Janet Wanja, on behalf of all of us at FIVB, please allow me to pass on our deepest condolences on the passing of your beloved Janet Wanja. Ms. Wanja was not only a gifted athlete, but someone of huge inspiration for so many people in Kenya and around the world. Whether she was leading the strikers to victory or helping the next generation of players through her coaching, she was an extraordinary individual with an immense talent, passion, and dedication to volleyball. I hope you can find comfort in knowing that her life and achievements will continue to inspire and lift others, and that her memory will guide many across the global volleyball movement for many years to come. Please accept our heartfelt sympathies as we join you, her friends, her colleagues, as well as the volleyball and sports communities in Kenya, and beyond in celebrating her life and honoring her important contributions to the sport. Yours in sympathy, Fabio Azevedo, F5EB President. Along that also came a call from Dr. Arya Gracia, the President of F5EB. Her playing career as she transitioned very successfully and impressively into coaching, serving as the trainer for the Kenya national team that went to the Challenger Cup and to the Olympics in Paris. African volleyball will indeed be poorer without Janet. On behalf of the CAVB board and all the national federations in Africa, I extend my deepest condolences to her family, the Kenya Volleyball Federation, and all those who had the privilege of knowing and working with her. May Janet Wanja's soul rest in eternal peace. Her legacy will forever live on in our hearts, and will inspire the volleyball communities in Africa and worldwide. Madam Bushra Hajij, CAVB President and F5EB Executive Vice President. President of Africa Zone 5, Mr. Sadiq, but I will not bore everybody by reading through it. But he says more or less the same thing. He actually wanted to be here with us to represent the African Board of Governors, but then he was not able. Now, back as short time as possible, enumerate all the accolades of Wanja. It would take us the whole day. Wanja, Janet Wanja, I knew Janet Wanja when I had newly become president of Kenya Volleyball Federation in 2001. Wanja started off, like you have heard, in the hands of Juma Waluhu. They were a group of young people who inspired people a lot. That time, Wanja was not playing as a setter. Wanja started off as an attacker, I remember very well, but influential about the way they played was the fact that they were very small and they were very young, but they didn't fear anybody. They faced the league club teams with a lot of courage, and that made Wanja be seen. So when it came to the time when teams, Lugulu, Mukumu, and Gadungururu, and a few other schools approached the federation to link them up with Wanja, Mukumu had the best offer because they gave a full scholarship. On top of that, Mukumu team was doing very well, and they were very, very stable at that time. They were fighting for supremacy at national level with the likes of Lugulu and other teams. So she grew through the ranks. All those 20 plus years, Wanja never let down her guard.